All right, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Big Fry, and today we have a new trailer for Gray Zone Warfare. If you guys don't know what Gray Zone Warfare is, it's being regarded as like a Tarkov meets Ghost Recon Wildlands in this large open world environment where you can join a private military company and navigate this open world setting alone or in a squad. I'm just reading off their Steam page here. But they just showed off a new trailer during the PC Gamer Showcase, and while the trailer doesn't show much in regards to like a gameplay loop, which I'm still trying to piece together in my head, we do get a lot of shots of the environment, of some combat, some of the animation work here, and this game is looking fantastic from a visual standpoint. It's obviously on Unreal Engine 5. Now, I have to say, what I know about these guys, Madfinger Games, is they are reaching out and doing a lot of behind-the-scenes conversations with a lot of tactical shooter content creators in the space, from large channels to small. These guys are communicating with everybody, and even me personally, I've spoken with their head of comms on Discord multiple times in voice chats, and just recently I actually had a call with the CEO and co-founder of Madfinger Games, and we just kind of geeked out about Unreal Engine, the tech that these guys are using, and he's kind of talked to me about some of the behind the scenes stuff. These guys are fucking awesome. Like from a content creator perspective and from a community engagement perspective, these guys have it on lock, and like I can't give them enough credit for what they are doing here. But let's talk about the trailer itself. It opens up with a shot of this helicopter coming in and picking up this squad of players. Now, from what I understand, the helicopters aren't going to be flown by actual players. They're kind of on set pathways, but it cuts to this squad kind of moving through the jungle. We get a nice weapon inspect animation, and you can see on the right side here that there is a chamber. You can check it to make sure there's no jams. They're using 5.56 by 4.5 M855. If you're a fan of Tarkov, you know exactly what that is. But these guys are moving through the jungle. You can see that they're moving into this small village area in the middle of this island, and they're shooting at motherfuckers. We can see some of the combat on display here, some of the bodies. We get some looting shots here, some more animations of them eating different foods, which I gotta say, as a fellow fat guy, I really appreciate the detail that they're going in with all of these animations when you can actually see food on the spoon, or, you know, the bite being taken out of the actual bar that they're eating. It's pretty fucking impressive. It cuts to a shot of them approaching another, I would say, a larger city with, you know, a couple different warehouses. They jump a fence, so we know that there's vaulting in the game. The animations here are incredible. We see some AI kind of pathing around, they're shooting at them, and we get some combat. Then it cuts to some medical animation gameplay and a nice little reload check, and just some more combat through the streets of whatever city this is actually set in. Now, again, these trailers that we have seen so far don't really paint a good picture as to what the game is, but from what I'm understanding, from all of the conversations that I've had with the head of comms, the CEO, is this game is essentially, if you were to take Tarkov and make it open world, where you also have a safe zone central hub, and then you can go out on missions, come back, bring the loot back, extract, but it's all happening on a persistent server, meaning there's no raid times. You're not going out for a set time of, say, 40 minutes, and then you have to get out before the time reaches 0. You can kind of take this game at your own pace and do whatever you want with your friends. And visually, the game looks good. Their animations are top notch. In terms of their environment, I would say visual design, all of the foliage, and just how sharp this game looks, it's super fucking impressive. I also know that because of the last poll they put out on their Discord, that there's a lot of in-depth lore and a story that's going to be going on throughout this. So basically, you choose one of the 3 factions that are available in the game, and then as you progress and do missions for the different vendors and whoever is at your central hub, it uncovers a story within this world that they're really kind of going in on. And when I was talking to the CEO, he was talking about certain books that he had read in the past that are inspiring some of the ideas that they're bringing to the table here. I don't want to spoil any of that stuff, but these guys have a pretty concrete plan for what this game is going to be, and they're very, very passionate about bringing this kind of experience to the PC landscape. Now, I will say, and I don't want to make this comparison because what I'm seeing here interests me greatly, but this does kind of give me a little bit of day before vibes in which we don't quite know enough about the game to really be excited and hyped and on board and oh my fucking god, I can't wait for Gray Zone Warfare. Until we get the full picture of what this game is, it's going to be tough to bring people into the fold and get them excited. And from the conversations I have had, they're taking it a little bit slower because they don't want to blow their load. And then in typical internet fashion, everybody just picks apart every piece of information. They fucking hate this, they fucking hate that. They just want to take it at their own pace and kind of unveil the experience to you guys in a more like natural and kind of an organic way, which, I mean, look, if the day before would have said that, we might have been having a different conversation about it. And I'm not quite sure if that's the best way to go about it with Gray Zone Warfare, but at the end of the day, it's not my company. I just hope that they don't lose people in the fold of not giving the information straight up and then having people question why that is when everybody else in the industry is doing it differently. It's something to be said. I just wish that we had a fuller picture of what that gameplay loop is going to be. These trailers are beautiful, but they're definitely edited and they're chopped up in a way where you can't really discern what's going on. Like in the first shot here where they're going into this little village and shooting guys, first off, why are you trying to complete a quest? What does the quest screen look like? Are you going to grab their loot? And then what does the extract look like? Is it something like Tarkov where you have to go to certain locations and then like set off an extract and then you're back to the central hub? Or is the central hub in the safe zone an actual spot in the map, kind of like Deadside, where you can just come and go as you please? From the conversations I've had, it kind of sounds like that's the case, but also I'm not sure. I'm definitely following up with every piece of information that this game puts out because from everything I'm seeing, this looks like it's right up all of your guys' alley. And from the community perspective, these guys are making it abundantly clear that they want to foster a fucking dope-ass tactical community while talking to other creators about their input and getting their gauge on whether or not they're doing things right or wrong. I'm impressed with everything that I am seeing so far, but there is still a lot of unknown that's making me not dive off the deep end with this development team. Not quite yet, but I'm not gonna lie to you guys, my toes are curling over the edge. This sounds fucking awesome. I'm excited to hear more and to finally get the full picture as to what this game's going to be. Let me know what you guys think down below. I think this has the potential to be the game that a lot of you guys have been looking for in the tactical shooter community. Open world environments, taking raids and missions at your own pace and planning out your own routes with your friends, having that intense like gear fear that a game like Tarkov puts out, while also facilitating a deep lore, deep quest lines, and deep story to make you want to get invested into this world. That sounds fucking awesome. Let me know what you guys think down below. Leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it, a dislike if you didn't. I'm gonna leave this trailer run until the end of the video, but I want to know your guys' thoughts. Thank you for watching. My name is Big Fry, and I'll see you on the next one.